has decided that I don't have the time to do that this year. Holy shit. Okay, so what does that mean? I think that means I'm holding too far to the right. That I keep ending up in CCM. I think I need to hold more, like, closer to the down than I am. I think that's what's going on. Basil has left his post. I don't know where my cat went. I also never got to do, like, my spring cleaning this year. Not that spring cleaning is, like, an actual, like, set thing for me, obviously. But it's like, there's a lot of things around the apartment that I'm just, like, looking at now where I'm like, this is, like, winter stuff that should have been put away by now or should have been cleaned up by now. And yet, it's still just sitting around because I lost my entire spring, basically. I was not home during any of it, which is ridiculous. Basil. I also definitely feel like we skipped spring weather in the place that I live. It's fucking 90 degrees out today. Basil? Okay, assuming that this one... Can you not renew your license online? Oh, I probably can. Well, the issue is more so that I need that fucking real ID or whatever. I never got the real ID because my license 4 years ago expired like the month before the real ID became a requirement. So I didn't end up getting one. So, like, that's part of it. And then also, like, even if I did have the option to, like, do it online, I fucking missed that memo. I think I'm already 3 weeks past it at this point, so... Holy shit, we're in there. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe it. Hey, Basil. God, not to remember how to play the rest of the fucking game. That's crazy. Could you imagine if this is how the fucking run went yesterday when I had all that life stuff to talk about? I spent 20 minutes trying to do the LBLJ instead of, like, catching people up on, like, what was going on. That'd be insane, actually. Okay. I missed the fucking coin. Whatever. Well, again, with having to get the real ID, I'm pretty sure that I need to do that in person. Because of all the, like, you know, identification, verification bullshit that I need to do. Moving forward, though, I'm absolutely just doing it online. Like, there's no fucking shot. Especially because I'm still, like, registered under my dad's address. Like, my license still goes to my dad's address, which is, like, one county over. It's, like, 25 minutes to get to the fucking DMV from here. Even though I have a DMV, like, one exit down the highway. It's gonna come around where we get hell done first try, and that's what just stays red the rest of the time. That's basically where we're at. Oh, shit. That was more or less first try. There were some hiccups to it for sure, but it was more or less first try. Yeah, I fully expect that to be the case though. Okay. What did we do in the split that missing the coin still saved 6 seconds? I don't remember, actually. I think I almost died is what it was. Yeah, I almost died. That's what happened. Where am I going right now? Guess we're doing this right now. Man. Yeah, because I messed up the triple jump going up to the pipe and like slid back down and tried to like do a lawn jump to wall kick back up, and I missed the fucking wall and almost just lawn jumped off the stage is what happened last time. So would have been bad at that. Basil, what's up? Basil's currently meowing by the door. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? You're being crazy, man. You can barely not see him because of my desk. Oh my god. I was going like ultra crazy style with that. Now, the unfortunate downside to streaming 2 days in a row is that I have literally nothing to talk about. I wasted all... Not wasted, obviously, because we still did a full fucking PB yesterday. But I utilized basically all of my banter during yesterday's stream. Because we talked about all the game news, we talked about all my life updates, etc., etc. So, like, I low-key don't have shit to talk about today. It's like, whatever. Gotta find a bit that we can use for a bit. That's true. What can we use for a bit? We need a bit right now. We need comedy platinum. Ain't that right, Basil? Ain't that right? I feel like Basil's gonna run interference this run. Something tells me he's cooking up some interference. Man. I cannot believe we fucking got a gold on Womps. That's fucking crazy. Almost a sub 9-minute Womps. That's actually crazy. Unbelievable. Oh, shit. Going to the Reds game tomorrow? Hell yeah. I've not been to any, like, sporting event in quite a while, actually. I can't even think of the last one I went to. It might have been like a Guardians game sometime last year, even? Did I even go to one last year? I'm losing the plot, man. I haven't been to a baseball game in a while. I don't even like baseball. I fucking hate watching baseball, actually. I need to go to a basketball game soon, honestly. Obviously not anytime soon, considering the fucking finals are, like, happening currently, but... I feel like you remember you mentioning one last year. Really? I'm trying to think. I probably did go to one last year, and I'm just forgetting. I clearly took it for granted. Thank you for the golds, by the way. Thank you. I do know that Paxi likes basketball. I don't know her thoughts on other sports. So I need to find out if she'd have any interest in going to a sporting event. That's clearly not fucking working, so... Okay, buddy. Oh, he's still fucking in there. That's fucking cool. He didn't get a good look at me yet. I'm prepping for a baseball trip you did. See, I remember, because, like, my friends... We should name him Trev. That's true. That's true. We should name the eel Trev. No, because I do have friends that, like, do go to baseball games or, like, other sporting events and shit, and they've invited me along. They very well could have invited me to one last year, and I just don't remember. Like, it's very possible that I went to one, and just am blanking on the fact that I did. That's cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about going to, like, a Cavs game for, like, years, and just have not sat down and done it. Which is stupid. I really just should. Especially once, like, the next season starts up. Now, a football game I could take or leave. But... Basil, what is your problem today, man? Basil's got, like, crazy zoomies. Hey! You look insane right now, man. What's up? Brother. Unfortunately, Basil, I'm on the one run I get to have tonight, so I can't, like, do much about this. Where? What? Hey. What's up, man? You're being crazy. Pulling up to the runway, allegedly, and just waiting for them to give us the all clear. I thought you guys took off already. Oh, fuck. Damn. Well... Have a safe flight, then. Love you. Fuck no. Damn. I was too hopeful, clearly. This day's never end. I love Me Too. Sick. That's my girl. I pity those who willingly go to a Browns game. Unfortunately, I have a whole friend group full of them. I refuse to get roped into one of those, though. Love Me Too. Actually, do you have any interest in going to a baseball game sometime? Just theoretically. This is not the time to be asking you that. Never mind, you can ignore that. You've already told me you want to think about nothing except for getting home, so you can ignore that question for now. We'll talk about that later. Oh, it didn't kill me. That's cool. Me too. I thought I was gonna like run into that coin. That would have been so cool. Hello? The red clam or the red coin? I think the red clam would have had to come first to eat the red coin, correct? Is that how evolution works? The real question, though, is water actually wet? Let's find out. Let's discuss. Because I gotta say that one fuck-ass like YouTube video that exists where it's like Naruto ranting about water being wet or whatever, and like his whole squad being like, you're fucking stupid or whatever. I agree with Naruto. The rest of the squad doesn't say like anything of substance, but he is like actually arguing his point. What if the red clam turned a gold coin red? I feel like that's getting too deep into the minutia, because then how do you know whether the red coins of other levels were produced by red coin clams or not? You know what I mean? I didn't really intend to be in here, but this is fine. We can make this work. The red coins harvested from clams. Who is putting these red coin places? Is what I need to know. Yeah, see that then, does that mean that there's pearls just like sitting around another level somewhere that we don't know about? Bowser stole them. How does it work in real life? When like a clam has a pearl in it, is the clam making that pearl? Or did it just like eat it from somewhere? What is a pearl? I actually don't know. Is a pearl just a rock? Just a cool looking rock that we've assigned an arbitrary value to? It's conversations like these, like genuinely, I know this is barely a conversation, but it's genuinely conversations like these that make me realize I'm fucking stupid. Like, there's so many random things in the world that I do not know. Cannot even, like, pretend to know. Of course I fucking missed one. God damn it. The clam makes the pearl? Okay, so you're onto something then. The clam has to be making the red coin. Which means the clam had to come first. And he's been eating sand and doing something with it, but I don't know what turns sand into pearl. It's probably just, like, immense pressure, right? It's probably just, like, an insane, like, pressurization and, like, cleaning process, right? Because it's the same way that, like, sand turns into glass or whatever. Through, like, insane heat and pressure or whatever the fuck. So, like, clearly sand is just, like, capable of doing that. So the clam's got to have something going on with it. Which means that by the process of elimination, or whatever the fuck, a clam in the Mario universe must be able to turn a gold coin red. It's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, we start with King Babam. I have to voice these now, so I'm gonna forget otherwise. Start with King Babam. See, now if I could just do that during Koopa the Quick, we'd be so much better off. Let's get the mucus was a self-defense trap. It traps irritants like sand or Paris says that over time hardens into a pearl. Interesting. Okay. So it is just from sand and shit hardening. Okay. But, like, why? Why does that happen? I mean, I'm assuming that people at this point in our development have, like, figured out how to recreate that same idea, right? Like, we can probably artificially create pearls out of sand ourselves, right? Obviously, it removes a lot of the joy out of it, but, you know. Knacker? I feel like I've heard that before. That's fucking bad. Okay, let's not die during fucking Koopa the Quick, how about, eh? We do have pearl farms? That's a farm, though. I'm talking about, like... Wait, are pearl farms like we have a bunch of fucking clams that make pearls for us? Or are pearl farms like we ourselves are creating the pearls? There's a distinct difference in how cool that is, like one way or the other. Yes. We have farms of just a bunch of clams making pearls for us. That's like way less cool because there's like a humanities issue there, I feel like. Bunch of clams together in a shallow and farm their pearls like they're dairy cows. I hate that, actually. That sounds horrendous. Humanity sucks the fun out of everything. Where do you think the clams where clam chowder come from? Shut up! Don't shut up! Quite genuinely, I just don't think about things like these. My brain is not wired to question things of that nature. Like, obviously it makes sense. But yet I've never, like, thought about it. Until this very moment. Oh, buddy. There we go. Okay, well, I actually, like, more or less got the strat properly, but kind of, like, blinked it a little bit at the end there. Do the same thing with lobsters? Motherfucker! I thought we'd, like, go out and, like, fish for the lobsters or whatever. You know what fucking fishermen are for? What do fishermen even do? Man, that's pissing me off, actually. $64 was good last time. We can rock a 64. I don't need to do this. Whatever. This guy's in, like, the worst fucking spot. There we go. We see what they found was easier to build habitats to guarantee harvest rates. Fucking capitalists ruining everything. Did that Goomba just make a Koopa sound? No, the Koopas and the Goombas kind of just make similar sounds in this game. That was, in fact, a certifiable Koopa sound. Or Goomba sound, rather. Not a Koopa sound. Familiar with their game. No, that is a good point, though. Capitalism fucking ruins everything. Everything you can find in a supermarket has been fucking harvested and made into farms and shit. I guess that makes sense, yeah. But, like, man, it sucks to think about. That does remind me, while I was in Japan last month, which is insane to think about, by the way, that I was just fucking there not even a month ago. I've been doing way too much shit with my time recently, as I will endlessly complain about. But anyway, while I was there, we did go to a cow farm for Yamagata, where they raise, if you can guess it, Yamagata beef. Where they, like, they don't, it's not the Kobe beef bit where they're, like, singing to the cows and, like, playing classical music and, like, all that bullshit, but it's, like, they take insanely good care of the cattle there. And, like, the meat that gets produced from them is actually so fucking good, I have to tell you. But, like, the cows themselves were, like, insanely friendly. Like, anytime the owners or even us, like, came near them, they were, like, trying their fucking hardest to, like, stick their heads out of the pens and, like, lick us and, like, say hello and everything. Which, like, not that I've been to an American farm in fucking ever, but I do remember, like, going to, like, local farms as a kid in elementary school. And I do not remember those cows being anywhere, like, wanting to be anywhere near the fucking people taking care of them. So, like, the contrast there alone was very fucking crazy, I thought. It is also crazy to think that, like, at least the cows that we were looking at there are only alive for, like, 2 years, basically. After, like, 26 months, I think it is, they go to the slaughter. And, like, the difference in, like, size between, like, a 10-month-old cow and a 26-month-old cow is, like, actually fucking crazy. The soul-crushing reality of commercialized agriculture. Alright, I need to lock in for this level, because I don't remember how to do, like, fucking anything here. I always forget, like, every strat with this level. Cool, alright. It's not even the strats, I guess. It's like the order of operations in this level. I always forget. But it's also crazy to think, too, like, the difference in, like, the cow personalities and everything. Because, like, the American farm that I went to was, again, like, a local farm in the state that I live in. Like, 20 minutes from the school that I was, like, the elementary school I went to. It wasn't, like, a big, massive, like, commercial, industrial farm or anything. It was, like, a local farm. But even there, the cows were so much, like, less about the people taking care of them. It's kind of crazy to think about, I guess. Alright, 100 coin it is. I don't know what else to do right now. Oh, buddy. There. Cool. Grab that, I guess. That's so fucking annoying, actually. That was fucking dangerous as hell. I fucking knew it, man. I fucking knew it. This just in, Reno fucking knew it. I knew some fuck shit was gonna happen there. Sick for a little bit. Cool, just like that. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. Can I make that? Is now the question. I'm not sure if I could fucking line up the camera. I could. Okay, so Lactu's just not gonna fucking help me out here in the fucking slightest, I guess. God, this is fucking nerve-wracking as hell. Whatever, let's go for it. There we go. Whatever. How much do I have left of this level? 3 more stars? 2 of which are really fast? We're probably gonna lose time here. I think we're definitely gonna lose time here. But we'll see. Oh my god. Sure. Whatever. Oh my god, please. Cool. All right. So we definitely lost time, but not like a crazy amount of time, I don't think. So that's something at least. What other soul-crushing topics can we bring up? And even the more I think about it, like, genuinely, I do think that the, like, hospitalization and all the other, like, nonsense going on in my life the past, like, week has really just been a result of, like, just being non-stop on-go mode for, like, 2 months straight. I'm not built like that at all. And it's gonna, like, I think about this now, and it's like the amount of places that I've been in the past 2 months is like actually fucking ridiculous, like stupid. I'm built for this shit. I'm really not. It's unfortunate, honestly. Like, I wish I was built for this shit, because there's people that, like, travel for work. They travel to either a different city or, like, multiple different cities every single week. By plane or otherwise. And, like, I could never do that shit, I feel like. Alright, 100 coin is live. But, like, some people, like, swear by it. Like, they build their whole fucking career around the idea of, like, traveling to different places and shit. And I'm like, I'd rather just fucking stay home, honestly. Think about the people who, like, travel for work constantly? Yeah, nah, not at all. I have to imagine that in order to, like, literally constantly travel for work and be, like, okay basing your entire career around it, you have to have, like, some level of, like, disdain for your family. Something about your home life has to be, like, not up to snuff for you. In order for you to be like, yeah, I can spend, like, 4 out of my 7 days per week just, like, far away from it, like, not even in the same city as where I live. Like, I've done, like, 1 work trip in total in the past, like, 4 years, 5 years. And after that, I was like, I don't want to do that ever again. I want to just be home. Oh, no. I think we might be fucked, actually. That may have just fucked everything. I have to think about this. I don't know if we can save that. So where else can I fucking get coins from? There's like the Ring of 8 down below. At least I'm getting better at that. That's something. Okay, let's see. This will get me to 72, 77. Oh wait, I can't even fucking... Yes. This is a fucking misplay and a half. Think we're taking off now? God willing. I hope so. Where the fuck is Dory? Is Dory gone? Oh, there she is. Yes, that's 73. I can get the 78 through. Only 4 more for that, so let's make 82. I don't know if there's enough coins left. Hey, what's good, Light? What's good? I really hope you are taking off, Paxi, because, God. You need to fucking get some sleep. You've been on that plane for way too damn long. How is Yaya holding up, even? I'm almost wondering if it was worth, like, I should have just probably called an audible and, like, reset the level. Or, like, gotten a different star or something. Hey, Basil. Wait, I need to go back. So I think there's other coins I could be getting in here. There's also these here, which I hate that I'm about to do this, but whatever. I need everything I can get. Never before seen footage of a speedrunner getting these coins. Hey, Basil. She's a trooper. I'm glad to hear it, honestly. Like, obviously it fucking sucks that she's had to deal with all of that, but, like, I'm glad that she's at least, like, sticking through it and, you know, and all that. Oh, boy. Okay, I think I have enough now. I think I have enough. I think I've overcorrected. I definitely overcorrected the bit here, but I needed to be safe. Basil's directly in front of the TV right now. I want you guys to know that. I, like, cannot see the Mario as well. I do still need this. Fine, though. Basil is, in fact, running interference, yeah. If you could see him right now, he's, like, directly in front of the TV. Oh, bye, bud. Okay, he's given up. Jesus, that was a horrible fucking 100 coin. All because I was stupid and tried to, like, get around the Monty Mole instead of just dealing with him. God. Or I tried to deal with the Monty Mole instead of just getting around him, is what I meant to say. That all could have been avoided. Like, 4 fucking minutes of time lost, basically. We do have plenty of time to save in the next PB, yeah. And also later in general, too. We have, like, 16 minutes of potential time save throughout the rest of this run, I think. Barring the, like, 4 minutes that we lose here. So, like, 12 minutes of potential time save later. So, yeah. We should theoretically be fine. But we're definitely going to be in the red coming out of here. Because I'm pretty sure we are. Okay. New master strat? Hang on. That does not, like, that's not a strat that I just did. Oh my god, you're joking, Paxi. Fuck. Wait, are you actually fucking serious? Are they taking you off the plane? Why the fuck would they do that? Post-server emotions. Are they taking you off the fucking plane? Are they keeping you there overnight? Or are they still saying you're gonna get home? We're first in line to get out, so it's okay. Jesus Christ. You're kidding. I'm so sorry. But so are they keeping you in New York now? Or are they still saying you're getting home tonight? You have to wait even longer on the plane. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. That's so fucking horrendous. You should have been off that plane fucking 3 hours ago by now. Oh shit, I actually got this strat. Holy fuck. I've not practiced that in, like, years. God, I'm so sorry. First in line to get out. God. You know, the fucking insane thing is, we're not even behind time yet. Despite all the fuck-ups during Undercoin, I'm still ahead of PB. That's actually fucking nuts. That makes no sense. My HMC must be fucking garbage, man. God damn. Alright. I mean, are you at least getting some good, like, Balatro gameplay in while you've been sitting on that fucking plane? Or, like, what have you actually been doing for the past 5 fucking hours? I know, 5.5 fucking hours sitting on there. That's absurd. And to think, again, like you said before, this is coming off of having to, like, sit in the fucking ER waiting room with me. I'm trying not to rip my face out. This is coming after 10 hours sitting in the fucking ER waiting room with me. I'm so sorry. I wish I could be there with you. Or at least do, like, something to help you. 100 coin next. I'm like trying to think of literally anything to fucking talk about. I'm just instead hoping that actually gets off that fucking plane at home today. Please. Leave me alone, please. I just want the coin, man. Hey, buddy. There we go. Jeez. Eyeballs. Definitely slower than I would have liked, but whatever. The blue coins. Oh god. I can't think about the blue coins right now, man. I got PTSD from them. They're the works of a demon himself. Bowser made a pact with the fucking genie to make the blue coins. And not a good genie. Like an evil genie. Okay, so we're not losing too much time here. That's good at least. Despite how, like, ass the 100 coin was, we're at least still, like, making decent time here. They're cryptocurrency. Now you're fucking getting it. Blue coins are cryptocurrency. Oh, come off it, please. Okay. I did start watching a video earlier today. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like maybe 20-30 minutes of it out of like the hour-long video that it was. But it was just generally about like video games and like the concept of them like being art or not. It's a video by Neryl, if you're familiar with that YouTube creator. Because he usually talks about some pretty like compelling shit, in my opinion. And like the argument he was making, I thought was pretty good. Again, I haven't like seen the full thing yet. But the punchline is basically like video games themselves are not necessarily an art form. But there are like obviously like artistic merits to it as an art form, as like a potential art form. And that there are video games that like push the boundary of it like potentially being art. Oh, so fucking close to getting the actual strat, man. And he was like essentially talking about how like movies themselves are obviously like always or in large part considered an art form, but if you like think about it, there's a lot of like bullshit like slop movies out there that probably should not be considered art. And in the same sense, like obviously there are video games out there. Thank you for the golds, by the way. There are video games out there that should be considered an art form, but like video games as a medium as a whole should not, like in a general sense, be considered art, because there's a lot of games like the very one that we're playing, for example, that are like purely just here for like entertainment purposes and have like no like, you know, specific artistic merit to it. Xenoblade 3 versus Xenoblade 2. What are you talking about? Part of the question is whether something has to be good to be art. That is also true, yeah. I don't think that something has to be like good for it to be art necessarily, because there's a lot of like shitty art out there, like objectively. I think it's like, and I think what he was also arguing is that there has to be like an artistic intent behind it. Like there has to be like an attempt to convey something to the person like viewing the art. Art versus not art. I see. I would agree with that, yeah. Xenoblade 3 being art, Xenoblade 2 definitely not being art. I'd agree with that. Yeah, it's like Mario 64, for example. Like, there's no artistic like vision to this game. There's no like Miyamoto's not trying to like push an idea to people like through this game. He's just making a game that's fun for people to play. Whereas like Silent Hill 2 is one of the examples of like an actual like artistic like merit game that he was bringing up in the video. Like Silent Hill 2 is like a very like good and realistic portrayal of a lot of different like, you know, emotional traumas and stuff. And like that's what it's intended to be. Both obviously very good games for very different reasons, but only one could be like considered art in his argument, and I would agree with that. Because again, as much as I love Mario 64, obviously with the amount that I play it, I do not consider this an art in any way. There are artistic things about it, I would say, but it itself is not art. I would not call P5 third semester art, no. Because again, like the argument for art versus not art is it's very nuanced. It's not just like is this a concept that they're trying to push or not? It's like what is Atlus actually trying to like make us like think about in third semester? Like whether or not living what we would consider an ideal reality is worth not having it be reality, like how much are people actually like walking away from chapter 3 or from third semester rather, like thinking critically about like what it was versus just being like, yeah, obviously what the Phantom Thieves are doing is the more correct thing. Did FF7 be art? I don't know about the remake. I feel like original FF7 there's definitely an argument for it to be art. I also do not specifically feel qualified to say whether or not a specific game is or is not art. I want to be clear about that. And that also was not, I don't think, the intent of the video was to argue for specific games whether or not they should or should not be art. I think it's just in a general sense to say, like, judging a game on its artistic merits is a little more nuanced than anything. And you can't just blanket say that video games as a medium should or should not be considered an art form. But, like, in my own, like, headspace, I would consider FF7 to be an art form of some kind. Yeah. Is your favorite video game art? Mother 3 is art, objectively. I can already answer that one. Mother 3 is objectively art. Earthbound, who's to say? Earthbound, you could argue either way. I think there's artistic like elements to Earthbound for sure, but I don't think the entire package is necessarily like a work of art, if that makes sense. I don't know, the whole conversation is the whole topic is obviously very like weird and nuanced. That was a gold split, by the way. Think of the gold, thank you. Like an 8-second gold, I think. Alright, this is a level where I do have to lock in. And like focus on what I'm doing. Cool. These 3 houses art. I'm not far enough in that game to make that call. But I think really so much of the argument does come down to like what is like the director or the artist in this case like intending to portray. Like, is there truthfully something that they're like intending to try and like get across to the player? Is it good art? No, but it is art. And it's also important to then also like ask, is what's being presented to you, like, could it have been presented in another like medium? Like Final Fantasy VII as an example of like art versus not art. Like, that's not something you could ever really like replicate. Like the experience of playing, I guess Silent Hill 2 is the better example because that's what he actually used. Silent Hill 2, he's arguing for like definitely being art because it's like, again, the portrayal of like trauma and mental, you know, disasters that can come about are only made like as good and apparent because you are interacting with it yourself. Movie Sephiroth does not have the aura of game Sephiroth. That's not what that means. Art is not about aura. All 3 of the first Silent Hill games are art. I don't know enough about the series to be able to argue against that, so I would agree with that. I've never played a Silent Hill game myself. Mostly because I am, unfortunately, pussy, so horror has never really been, like, a thing for me. I'm a JJK fan, yes it is. I'm just gonna re-up on this. Honestly, before it gets to be like... I'll make up the 3 coins elsewhere, I think. Actually, can I even do that? I'm thinking now, there's nowhere to make up 3 coins. I need to just do this. I need to go back out there and I need to squish that fucking bug. bit horror guy. Whatever. Why does he not fucking look at me? There we go. Did I pick up the blue? It made the wrong noise if I did. Or rather, it didn't finish the noise is really what I need to say. I guess I must have picked it up, yeah. Hopefully in another 35 to 40 minutes they'll let us out. What the— oh, brother. What do you mean, hopefully, man? Jesus. There's something think maybe I have a disability. I don't know, because my typing regularly makes me think so. I already got the— oh no, I didn't even get the fucking red coin yet. Let me just fucking kill this guy while I'm here. Make it easier. Another 35 to 40 minutes. Free Paxi, what the hell? Free my girlfriend. What the hell is happening? I actually, like, genuinely cannot believe that you're still in that fucking plane. That you still have not left. I was gonna say I know Maria's freaking out, but she's not even on that fucking plane. If she was on that plane, I can only imagine. I appreciate it, Paxi. Please try to keep your sanity. I appreciate you. I cannot believe how, like, fucked up that whole situation is that Paxi's in. For context, she is she's been in New York since Tuesday. Supposed to have been home by now. Her flight was like scheduled for like 4:30 or something. They got her on the plane at like 3:30. And then like a bunch of delays and shit happened because of like all the storms and shit happening in the East Coast. And like basically ever since they've gotten on the plane, it's just been a constant back and forth of like, well, we'll have to like fly under the storm, or we can like fly around the storm. Well, to do that, we need to get fuel. And then by the time we got fuel, the fucking route got clogged up, and now we can't do that. And like now we don't have a pilot. Now we do have a pilot, and it's just like constantly just bullshit happening. And I feel so fucking bad for her. Because obviously when I was, you know, just recently fucking getting dragged through the mud with the hospital shit, she was right there with me to help. And here I am, unable to do fucking a damn thing about this, so... You gonna be able to make this? So I just feel insanely bad about all the shit that she's going through. The big G real quick. I'll get that sorted out. Who the fuck's the big G? Google? Of course. Oh god. God, that says a lot about me, I think, that I read the big G, and despite actually being a man of faith, my mind went to Google. That's what you meant. That's fucking crazy. Yes, I'll hold. Hey, what's good, hanging? Welcome in. How we doing? Alright, get me out of this fucking level. I think we're about on pace for PB right now. I think. It's hard to tell because I did fuck up these splits the last time. But I definitely lost like a minute there. How we doing, hanging? How we doing? Have you been working, by the way? Or are you like on house rest? I hope the answer is house rest. But I obviously don't know. My face hurts today, but I'm surviving. Well, I'm glad you're surviving at the very least. Off work till at least the 24th. That's good. They could keep you off work for longer. Get that long-term disability going. Bad angle. It's a really fucking bad angle. Oh my god. Have you been able to like do anything to enjoy your time off, or are you just trying to like not be in pain? Still can't see, so death not anytime soon. Jesus. Damn it. That's nice of her to do that for you, at least. Okay. Why is that not working? Am I not going far enough? Or like, what's the bit here? I don't think I'm going high enough. Gotta get my watches up. 25 streak? And you're saying you gotta get the watches up? Nah, you're good. Thank you, Hangin. Thank you. Besides, you've also had a lot of shit going on here, so... I think 25 stream streak means you've watched every stream so far this year. It sure fucking feels like it. Okay, I'm officially, like, fucked up now. Yeah, I'm officially fucking up. Like, really and truly. I'm about to lose a lot of fucking time to this split. I can already feel it. Oh, fuck off. I'm trying so hard to lock in, but it's like, I'm in a weird spot where, like, I have no idea how to fucking get this coin now. The thing I normally do doesn't work, and I've lost confidence in, like, how to fix it. Because I don't know, like, why it didn't work. Like, why did that work, but none of the other ones did? Oh my god, just get up there. I knew it. This is how it always fucking goes, man. I have like no fucking confidence in that. I thought I had this fucking jump down, is the annoying thing. Basil, help. I'm like trying so hard to like get him in the right spot here. Thank you. Oh my god. 2 minutes later. I keep like bonking something, man. And even then, even like trying to like correct and be like very not on the edge, I almost fucking missed that jump. I hate this star. Oh, that's almost 5 minutes to fucking DDD 100. Jesus. Now again, the good thing here, if you can call it that, is that I do have time to save throughout the rest of the run. Like, after all is said and done, I can still PB by 10 minutes, theoretically. If I do everything perfect from here on out. So, by no means is this run dead. That just really fucking sucks. Man. I got in my own fucking head about it. Like, this is the real reason why you do front sub. It's like for this star. I just been ignoring that for some reason, even though I learned how to do front sub finally. I just haven't done it for the actual star pickup, and I've only ever done it for the 100 coins, which is like not the point. Fuck was that? Is it like a stationary wall kick or something? I thought Basil was gonna chill out and like go on the couch, but he has aborted that line of thought, I guess. He's now just back to chilling in the middle of my floor. Uh-oh. What's up, Basil? He's just staring at me on the floor, menacingly. That miss? God damn it. I could have saved time, man. Excuse me. Disgusting. Man. I didn't miss that throw. Basil, what's up? You're being crazy, bud. How does that miss, man? I hate that. But normally don't even go for that.
Here we go!
Fucking light just flicker? What the hell? Yeah, the light's flickering. Am I having a stroke? What the fuck's going on? God. I don't need another fucking thing to add to my list of medical problems. See, I don't even think I've mentioned it. Like, on top of, obviously, all, like, the medical shit that happened over the weekend, now, for some reason, I just feel very, like, vaguely off, like, physically. Like, physically and mentally, something just feels, like, incorrect. I don't know what to do about that. That was way fucking faster than PB. Because, like, I'm, like, psyching myself out. The only medication that I'm on currently is fucking Pepsid, which is just, like, an antacid, basically. And I'm, like, psyching myself out now, thinking that it might somehow be causing some kind of, like, side effect on me. Which, like, it shouldn't be. It's just the fucking Tums, basically. I remember I cannot split yet, so this is not going to be a goal, but it will be a time save. I actually shot this not a gold. I feel like I did that really well. It's pretty close to a gold. I'll take that. Alright, so Wet Dry World was fine, I think. It's THI and TTM that are like the real fucking demons.
Here we go!
What the fuck am I doing? Let's try this again. Okay. Not what I wanted at all. What the fuck? Jesus. Alright, that alone should have saved some amount of time, minus all the fucking minutia before it. 100 coin next, before I forget. Not that I forget 100 coin, but you know what I mean. Come on. Motherfucker. I should have known. I should just do that from now on. Just double jump up there. It's like a second slower, but it's a lot safer. Cool. What is happening right now? Please. So there's less than 10 games that are not ports of games from other consoles or older Nintendo games. I don't doubt that.
Here we go.
So, like, what even are them? The only one I could even fucking think of off the top of my head is Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. So 2, I guess, that I can think of off the top of my head. That's not a good look. Granted, the console's been out for what? How long has the Switch 2 been out for, actually? Has it been almost a year? Am I fucking insane? Oh my god, the console's been out for a year, hasn't it?
Here we
So what did it come out in? June of last year? Or July of last year? It's fucking crazy, actually. I didn't realize it's been that long. 'Cause I was so ready to jump to the defense of like, oh, it's still in like the first year or like the first, like within the first year of it releasing. It like just came out. But that's not even fucking remotely true. It came out like a fucking year ago. Even the X console have no games
Here we go.
for years. The Switch 2, it's really taken the cake. It is like kind of insane. Yeah, I can't even think of like what the other games are that are like Switch 2 exclusive. 2 of them are tech demos. Oh, no wonder I can't fucking think of them. Is Pokopia Switch 2 only? Is Pokopia also on Switch 1? Pokopia is one of them, okay. So I know 3 of them then. Tomodachi Life 2 is also Switch 2 only, which is kind of weird to think about, actually. I feel like Tomodachi Life could easily have been both. Okay, basically even with PB, so that's fine. We parred, what, Draw World? But that was actually a good split for us anyway, so I'm cool with that. I cannot believe Tomodachi Life is a fucking Switch 2 exclusive, like, for why? Alright, this is one where I definitely need to, like, figure it out. I need to fucking make up this time here. I mean, I can at least say that, like, I will, over the course of the Switch 2's life cycle, own more Switch 2 exclusive games than I do PS5 exclusives. That much I can at least say with confidence. Considering, at least with Xenoblade Genesis, there's at least one more fucking Switch 2 game I'm definitely planning on getting. Most are somewhere else too, yeah. I mean, I guess that's just like kind of the bit nowadays, huh? Uh-oh. There we go. Cool. Alright, that's already way fucking faster than PB. That's good. I was nervous I wasn't going to be able to get in here. I was gonna say, most of what I've played on my Switch 2 so far has been Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is obviously an exclusive, a little bit of Mario Kart World, which is an exclusive, Silk Song, which is definitely not, Xenoblade X, which is definitely not. It didn't even have a fucking Switch 2 edition, I don't think. Now Fire Emblem, which is definitely, obviously not a Switch 2 game. I need to do one more star before I, like, switch to doing 100 coin, because my brain's still not, like, in 100 coin mode yet. Actually, I need to do Koopa the Quick as well before I do hundreds. There's a ton of games I did not know got a Switch port like Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, absolutely. I knew about Darkest Dungeon getting one, but alas. And also, to me, Metroid Prime 4 was a Switch 2 game. Like, Metroid Prime 4 is unfortunately the reason that I bought a Switch 2. So even though it's not, like, definitively not a Switch 2 game, I am still, like, in my head treating it like one to justify my stupid-ass purchase. But also, it's like, at the end of the day, I can't really call the Switch 2 a bad purchase for me because I was running off of, like, a literal, like, release year Switch 1. You know? Like, that thing was, by all accounts, like, a massive fucking upgrade. Especially for the fact that with this year being the way that it has been, I've been, like, using the Switch 2 as more of, like, a mobile console than an actual home console. Like, more than I ever used the Switch 1 for that. And so having, like, a nice LCD screen, or LED, QLED, whatever the fuck the screen is. OLED, that's what it is. A nice OLED screen, and, like, a larger system, and actual Joy-Cons that fit a real fucking adult hand. Like, it's been very nice. It's been very, very nice. Alright, 100 coin it is. Come over here, buddy. This feels familiar. we'll just grab this guy. Or not, never mind. We'll grab... nothing. We're not gonna grab anything. We're just gonna grab one from the fucking beach, I guess. I don't want to fork over the money. That's also very fair. I was reluctant to fork over the money when I did, but I am glad that I did. Because again, like, the sheer, like, screen... Like, the sheer performance as a mobile console alone has been, like, vastly worth the money that I put into it. In my opinion, at least. I need you, actually. Come back. Those to make up for the shit that I lost earlier. Blue coins are crypto, yes. At least the blue coin switches are crypto. Blue coins dropped by enemies, that's a different story. Maybe those are the people that like mined the crypto first, and then we're just killing them for their tokens. We can call it that, I guess. Yeah, we're just robbing their crypto wallet, exactly. We're hacking into their Coinbase account.
Here we go!
Just one more? It's just the secrets now? Damn, okay. So I definitely improved the split over the last run. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, come on, Mario. Come on, Mario. It's not even a question of would he, it's like a statement that he is. Gold split, hell yeah. Alright, now we just need TTM to not be complete doo-doo garbage, and we are officially back on pace. Thank you for the golds, thank you. What's up, Basil? And I know I keep complaining about not being able to sustain banter. That's just me being who I am. But this is really just such a long run for sustaining banter. I don't know how people who like run this for hours a day, like multiple runs per day, end up like keeping banter the whole time. I think the secret is that they don't usually. Or they just have like a larger chat that's just like full of like hive mind activity that they can pull from. So I'm trying to... What the fuck? What I'm trying to say, guys, is I need you guys to be a hive mind. I need you guys to just start sharing your brain cells with each other. So that I no longer have to think about things to talk about. Because my life is not that interesting. The most interesting thing about my life currently is someone that's stuck on a plane, so... Okay, that's really fucking cool. Just, like, fucking kill me, I guess. I fucking knew that. This is not where I lost a shit ton of time last time, but I did lose a decent amount of time to this exact fucking scenario basically last time. That's way too fucking far. And the sad thing is that I don't remember the fucking backup for this. Like, I feel more afraid to try and go from the, like, bridge than just to get it right like that.
Here we go.
Chat definitely joins more banner with more than like 2 or 3 people talking at one time. Yeah, that is kind of how that goes, I suppose. But you know, I'm not gonna trade my chat for the world. I wouldn't trade a single one of you for anybody. I might ask Trev to come off mute though, but that's regardless. I also feel like I've been slacking this year on like new music. Like I have not listened to a lot of new music that was not like recommended to me by like Taxi pretty much this year. Which like sucks considering that like last year was like my big like music listening stints. Like I found a lot of like, well, not, I shouldn't say found necessarily, as mostly Ken being an absolute bro and sharing a bunch of music with me. But like last year I listened to a lot of shit that I'd never heard before. And by comparison this year I have not been doing even remotely a good enough job of that. Which again, part of that's for being busy, part of it's for just like, I don't even know what. I did not, unfortunately, no. I do need to go back and like actually listen to that. At least some of the stuff that you sent me. Because again, I've just been slacking in general. I've been defaulting back to like the music I normally listen to, and then some of the stuff that like Paxi listens to. It's kind of like all that I've listened to the past like few months. Okay, can we get up there, please? Okay, come on. This is actually upsetting me. Oh my god. It's such a, like a specific angle you need on this. I hate it. Help. Oh. Thank you. God. It took 8 years to listen to a band your brother recommended you. That's actually kind of funny. Like, because you didn't think you would like it, or just, like, for other reasons? Not the pry, obviously. Other reasons, that's fair. It was them taking their music off streaming platforms that got me to listen to them. Interesting. I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. They really do be like that sometimes. Alright, don't fucking die here, please. Let's just, like... You're fucking joking. Like, are you actually fucking with me? The fucking wind just, like, took me away. What the fuck was that? I actually cannot fucking believe what just happened. 2 fucking runs in a row, this shit happens, and it's never happened before this. Unfucking real. Man, TTM can eat a fucking dick, man. I hate this. This used to be my favorite level in the game. Now I just, like, dread even having to go fucking near it. Like, we saw that, right? Like, I long jumped towards it, the wind fucking took me and just said, whoop, whoop, just pushed me back off the fucking thing, man. Still 3 more fucking stars to get. One of which I should already have by now. Unfucking believable. Yeah, this game is, like, really fucking with me. With that. I don't know what the hell that happened with it. Again, the fact that I need to be afraid of collecting the fucking red coin star is, like, really something special. Alright, barring any, like, crazy issues, though, we should at least, like, save time here. We're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna be ahead of time by any means, but we should at least save time. What band was it that you, like, waited that long to listen to? What the fuck?
Mamma mia!
Godspeed You Black Emperor. Is that the name of the band? Is that the name of the album? Or is that you just saying that to me for some reason? The band, okay. I was like, there's 3 different things that could possibly be. And I didn't want to assume any of them. Alright, again, we're not like ahead of PB yet, but we're at least like way, you know, we saved time still, even despite the bullshit.
Here we go!
Raise your tiny fist like antenna to heaven. Interesting, interesting. What kind of music is it, even? Alright, Cloud is where we do have a lot of time to save as well, so that's at least cool. Post-rock. Post-rock, okay. Word. Yeah, no, I need to give the stuff that you sent a proper listen, and by that I mean a listen at all. Because again, I can't even remember when you sent that, is the problem. Like, I've been so just, like, off my shit lately. Alright, should I do 100 coin? I should do 100 coin, just in case. So I have, like, a backup. Hopefully I don't need a backup. Hopefully 100 coin just works, but sometimes it's just too much to fucking hope nowadays, I guess. Ah, that's fucking sick. We need a good RNG. Oh my god, just fucking hit him. Get him. Oh, please, God. Just fucking... I'm actually getting got by these things. Still no movement? God. I'm sorry. And here I was literally just thinking about, like, you know, we're nearing the end of the run here. And I was thinking about texting you when it was done to be like, please God, tell me you're, like, in the air. But clearly, God. Are you okay? Let me start there. What the fuck? Forgot about that shit till you mentioned it. That's fair. Sure.
Here we go!
Not the best. I don't think that 2 minutes is enough time for us to, like, finish everything without time loss, but we'll see. Although, what's even left? There's the top of the snowman, there's the boop, and then there's the igloo. Maybe there's enough time. You're going nonverbal for 8 years. I don't blame you. Nonverbal for 8 years. I would, of course, like to field a request that you still talk to me, but nonverbal for everything else. I'll make you food or something. I gotta do something for you after all this shit. Like, what the hell?
Here we go!
7 years, 360 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes. Might be a hard sell, honestly. Oh my god, we got a gold split. Holy shit. Very nice. We're finally ahead of time. No route out, and we're running out of supplies on board, so going back to... Jesus Christ. What are you running out of supplies on board? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, they've been, like, I guess they've probably been, like, giving you water and shit, I would hope, right? I'll give you 9 years. Jesus. I mean, at this rate, is there any, like, chance of them bringing you home tonight, even? Ice and water. Gotcha. Jeez. The pilot thinks so, but I doubt it. I mean, what's, like, the latest flight you can have? I guess is my question. We've been lying this whole fucking time. God. Yeah, you can't trust them on shit. He lies like he breathes. Alright, and just like that, we've saved a lot of fucking time. And even a gold split on that. Wow. Look at that. Thank you for the golds. Thank you. Again, I'm at the point of, like, questioning my openings. I don't remember if you open the fast trap with a kick or not. Or if it's just supposed to be, like, a single jump. I think it's a kick. But I don't actually remember now. Okay, that felt a lot better, even though I obviously fucked it up still. That felt at least closer on the verge of being correct. So I think it is a kick. Start with. Running out of supplies in the fucking plane, God. Like, why would they not just keep you at the gate if they, like, don't have the route yet? Why are they putting you on the fucking tarmac if there's not a route to go on? What the hell? Whatever. Alright. 3 fuck-ups in a row, which makes actually 6 fuck-ups in a row from the last run. So, clearly I need to practice that opener. We're at least not, like, losing major time because of it. It's not like it's causing death or anything. It's just, like, obviously annoying. They don't want to unpack and then repack the plane. But what I'm saying is, like, they keep bringing them back to the gate and then putting them on the tarmac, like, waiting for a route to open up. Like, why not just keep them on the gate until they know that they have a route? That's what I am, like, fucked up about. I don't know why I did that, actually. Okay, now I really don't know why I did that. Okay. What the fuck? I thought I was just fucking talking not that long ago about how this level doesn't scare me anymore. Hey, what's good, Pat? Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? Okay, I definitely don't need the extra reds that I've been getting. I don't know where I got it in my head that I needed all of those, but I don't. So that's like just an immediate time save I could have for the next time. How goes the runs? This is the only run we've managed to get, but it's going pretty well. So had some tragedies in it as usual, but overall not too bad. Ooh. I think we're definitely losing time here, but hopefully not too much. See, I don't know why that's happening suddenly. Yeah, I'm really happy with where the sum of best is getting to. The fact that we've been, like, chipping it down throughout the past 2 runs is really, really nice. It's in a good spot, I'd say. Okay, we could potentially still par PB. That'd be nice. Better than par. Hell yeah. Cool. Okay. Oh, we lost a lot of time in Rainbow Ride too. Okay. Yeah, I had more time to save up here than I thought I did. We still have a potential to get sub 230, which is technically our first goal, so that's pretty nice. I just have to not keep fucking up this opener. Is really the big thing here. I will say I do feel a little more locked in this run than I did yesterday. I think having 11 minutes of time save that slowly faded away from me made me feel less and less confident and less locked in as the run went on yesterday. Whereas I'm feeling kind of not the opposite this time, because obviously there's still been some tragedies in this run. But like overall, I just feel a little more with it. Obviously, I say as that happens, but, you know, whatever. I got the weird wall kick. And he fucking killed me for it! Jesus Christ, Lakitu. She's crying? Oh my god. Yelling about how this is a travesty. Meanwhile, Yaya, I'm sure, is still being a trooper. Your mom should just have the whole family go with her to Florida at this point. You know what? That's fine. If we could trade DDD 100 from last run to this run to be goated, no 100%, yeah. Alright, 100 coin time. That's fine. Let's kill this guy, actually. To make up that coin. Yelling about how it's a travesty. Jesus. I mean, I understand, obviously, being upset about being trapped on a plane for 5.5 hours. However, making it the problem of the people around you that are also literally experiencing that same problem is kind of fucking insane work. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? 50 is all I need. I'm gonna wait for this guy to stop, because I'm afraid about that. Alright, goodbye, coin. Love you. Yeah, no, Paxi's been trapped on a plane this whole time. Not even in the air, just, like, unable to leave because of, like, the storms happening on the east side of the country. It's really quite an insane tragedy. Oh my god, what did I do? Yeah, they really got to get her in the air, like, ASAP. It's really just insane. She was supposed to be home at, like, 6, and it's almost 11. Again, almost 11 and she hasn't even left the damn airport yet. SMH. SMH is right, man. Every time that scares me. Okay.
Here we go.
Just lock in. 3 minutes. Three minutes for the rest of the stars in this level should be plenty. Hopefully. I have to fucking open my big ass mouth, man. Oh my god, I'm fucking losing it. I suddenly cannot do this strat. The two most important opening strats in the fucking run. Fuck off, maybe? Alright. If I just keep it simple, then we're fine. I need to not keep dying to the opening. That's the big thing. But if I just keep the vibe simple with, like, once I'm actually up there, then it's a lot easier. I hate getting that, man. The weird wall kick. Because it put Lacto in a weird fucking cycle that I don't know how to deal with. Alright, so we're not going to gold, obviously, but I should, again, provided I don't keep dying to the opening strat, we should be getting some good time save here. I don't see us being able to hold on to the 230, but we'll see it. It jump scares me every time, yeah. It's truthfully, like, as much as I've been fucking it up today, and yesterday, I guess, it's not really as hard as it looks. It's just, like, it's very easy to get in your own head about it. And, like, make it harder than it actually is. That's the big thing. I almost jumped too far. That's happened before. Good time save here.
Here we go.
And could theoretically still get a 230. Or sub 230, I should say. So let's fucking get it. Thank you for the greens. Thank you. I need to stop doing that. Alright, well that's not ideal. Just fucking circumvent the box hub out. That's just like premium Mario 64 shit that just happened. I also always do that, and that freaks me out every fucking time, because I forget that the platform is actually like right there. And that you can't just like lawn jump over the railing like you should be able to. Well, that's a new one. That's probably about the worst thing that could have happened. Interesting. Of fucking course. That's how that would play out. Well, if this happens to be a PB, we have a lot of fucking time save right at the end, so that's pretty sick, I guess. Of fucking course that would happen. Who fucking cares? Why the fuck? I knew it. Control away for a minute. What happened? I overshot the last coin, which is something that I obviously knew could happen, but really didn't think ever would. After I was just like prepping my victory speech and everything, man. Unreal. Yeah, this down here, I just ended up going a little bit too far forward. Ended up falling off the fucking level, which kills you. So, that was pretty sick. At least I still have 3 minutes to kill Bowser. So that's something, I guess. God. It can never just be easy, huh? That's gonna miss. Alright. Bowser rigged the election. He would do that. I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't fucking PB this, actually. That missed? Please. Please not like this. I'm trying so fucking hard, genuinely. I've not choked Bowser like this in a fucking long time. Okay, we got him. Still PB'd by almost a minute. It should have been obviously way more than that, but whatever. We just have like 4 minutes to save on the last split, that's all. Jesus. That's all. We just have a casual 4-minute time save available for the last split. Good lord. Mod who's reviewing this, sorry for complaining about work. Mod who's reviewing this, sorry for the banter being ass. I'm not built for 2 days of banter in a row. It's just not in my DNA. It's kind of a sick time though. 2:33:30, 34. Hell yeah. A lot of threes. Excuse me. Well, I am glad that we did get 2 in a row, obviously. Could it have been cleaner? Absolutely. But, who am I to complain? Let's see, what do we have going on here? We were looking really good coming out of JRB. HMC did fuck us up a little bit, but not to the degree that it could have, especially considering that I like really fucked up the 100 coin in HMC again. There's like a black box here that I'm pretty sure was Big Boo's Haunt and DDD 100 both being garbage. And then we were just slowly clawing it back from there. Should have obviously saved a lot more time in TTM and, well, THI, we golded THI, so THI was fine, but TTM should have been a lot better, but again, we had another fucking fiasco with the 100 coin. Which is not the 100 coin itself, it's collecting the red coin star afterwards, which pisses me off, that's what's fucking me up. And then again, clawed it back really well, and then suddenly just fell apart mostly at Bowser in the Sky. Rainbow Ride 2 should have been a lot faster than it was. So I need to really practice Tippy, is kind of where I'm at with this. I need to practice TTM, obviously. THI, TTM need to be practiced, and then Tippy are like the two big like practice areas for whenever we eventually do that. Somebody write that down for me. Now just remember. It's fun. But I mean, hey, two successful PBs in a row. Can't complain about that. And our sum of best is looking pretty fucking solid. Our sum of best is like, again, at a point where I could theoretically get my like overall goal time. We're only 3.5 minutes away from my like quote unquote first goal of sub 2.5 hours. And I feel like we should have had that like multiple times over by this point. But if I just like clean up, like get more consistent even, getting to 220 is like certainly possible. And again, there's still a lot of gold potential in here. Like Rainbow Ride can always be faster. HMC can definitely be a lot faster. DDD 100, just that whole DDD sprint in general can be faster. Like these 3 splits in a row. DDD through upstairs can be faster. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like the lobby, minus JRB, the lobby is pretty solid. BOB can obviously be faster too, but who's complaining? Who's counting that? SSL is always a fucking problem for me. I need my SSL split to be better, for sure. Like 11 minutes, or almost 10, or almost 11 minutes for SSL is fucking ridiculous. There's a lot of places where I have improvement, is what I'm trying to say. Or I have potential improvement, I should say. But the big focus area right now is going to be TTM and Tippy. But before we do any of that, we're going to be back on Xenogears, Reno Gears next week. Whether it be for one stream or for 2 streams next week, we're going to be focusing hardcore on Reno Gears because I want to get that game moving. Not that I'm not enjoying playing it, obviously. It's the fact that I just want to be playing it.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
You're welcome, Mario. Like, we have not even gotten to the point of Xenogears where I feel like it gets really, really fun and interesting. So I want us to, like, get to that point so we can, like, start picking up steam on it and, like, really, you know, start to experience Xenogears for what it is rather than just, like, the mid 1998 JRPG that it has been for the past, like, 20 hours of gameplay. Because, again, like, the halfway mark or so of Xenogears is really where it starts to, like, pop off and, like, be a really unique and cool experience, and we have not gotten there yet. So I'm really just looking forward to that. But, yeah, we've also not had a full party like ever in Xenogears yet, which is again like there's a whole like there's like 7 or 8 party members in Xenogears like by the end of the game, and we just haven't like gotten to be able to like actually utilize most of them besides like Faye and Satan. So that's also part of it. But anyhow, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good weekend. And I will see you back sometime next week, sometime between Tuesday and Thursday, for some Reno Gears.